Headlines in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
On your mark, get set, get ready, let's go. Ta-ta, patata, patito. Ta-ta, ta-ta, patata, Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are live. We are here. We are in charge. We are in the building. It is Thursday. We got 3 days left to Christmas. 3 days or 4 days if you count today. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Today.
So it's 4 days.
On today.
3 days. 3 days till Christmas Day,
3 days.
where we get to see the season of giving and receiving. It's the season of joy and proliferation.
Oh, what does that mean? Proliferation.
Don't know.
Why did you say that?
I don't know, but it sounded like something good to say at the point at that time of day. So yes, we are here, and we are also, by the way, people, we are streaming now on Instagram. On the Spark FM page, if you guys wanted to watch the show from there, we are streaming live from Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you are listening and on the radio,
everywhere, all the time, do all the things,
all the time. And then even if you don't want to watch us because you're like, I don't want to see them ugly mugs, then you can just turn on the radio. And on TuneIn Radio or SparkFMOnline.com, and you can just listen in while you go about your merry way day.
Yes.
With that said, we got a great show lined up for you guys. What did I do? I just messed up my whole hair. I've seen it a little disheveled. Let me comb it. Let me rake through it. Quick check-in. Miss Tony, how you doing? How you feeling? You're 2 days off of your sickness.
I'm doing okay. You know, a little hectic, but life be life, and I'm rolling with the punches like this.
I hear you. Oh wow. Let's see it again. Oh wow, that is you are rolling with the punches. Wow, like you're rolling.
But besides that, everything is good. Last night was a good evening. We finally trimmed the tree. The Dollar General had a good sale.
What does that mean, trim? Oh, does trim the tree mean decorate the tree?
Yeah.
No, I thought trim the tree meant that when you trim it down and then you decorate it after.
That? Why would you trim it down?
Because when you buy it, you got to trim off the little things on it.
Google it.
Yes, when you trim the tree.
Yeah, what is trim?
You never had a real tree? You got to trim it.
We used to have real trees, right?
You got to line it up. It's a lineup. It's a tree. It's a Christmas tree lineup.
Trim the tree. The expression "trim the tree" is the context of Christmas means decorate the tree.
Thank you very much.
It seems an odd verb to use since trim usually means to take material away rather than put them on. So trim the tree in its original meaning means to decorate said tree.
Oh, is that right?
Well, good for that. We learn something new every day here at Spark FM. I always wondered what because I feel like, why are we trimming the tree if we're putting the decorations on it? It doesn't.
Trim doesn't mean to cut the nothing.
That's what they say in the traditional meaning. It usually means to cut away or to strip away, but in this thing, it is trimming the tree.
You're right in your wrongness. But so we decorated the tree. The Dollar General had a little sale yesterday. They have all these. They had all these decorations for $1.
Hey, good morning, brother. How you doing, man?
Oh my goodness! Oh, that's so fun! I'm so excited. Steven. Steve. So we decorated the tree last night. I cooked. I don't know. Sometimes I get real domestic.
What'd you cook?
I made pasta salad last night.
Wow.
That's my new thing to do.
Does pasta salad got mayonnaise in it?
It does, but it's delicious. So I made pasta salad last night, and I had that with some little garlic steak bites. Oh my goodness! Wow, what a dinner! And then I got into the murder in Boston.
Yes.
And I was into it. I stayed up until 3 a.m. watching.
How long are the episodes?
I think they're only an hour each, I think. But I did stay up last night. I got into that. And that's intense. There's some stuff about Boston that was going on that I was too young to be aware of. Although I wasn't so that young, but I was too young to be aware of all the things that were going on. And it's so strange to me because so that happened
in 89?
1989. So I was about 12. I was already going to school in like Belmont at the time, and so but I don't remember like my experience in Belmont being affected by what was happening there.
I think at that age, at 12, I
12.
think at that age, this is around CK and them age. So I don't know if we're discussing those. Yeah. That would have been a hard subject to.
It would have been, but definitely would have been something we would have been aware of, right? Because like this thing happened in Boston to white people, We're going out there to this predominantly white.
I don't know about,
but it probably wasn't a core memory for you, because it was like.
Well, I definitely remember I remember it happening in Boston, but I don't remember it as it related to my Belmont experience.
Yeah.
So like just kind of watching it and seeing all the stuff that was like going through in like that part of the city that I wasn't familiar with, because literally we got up at my bus stop was at 6:00 in the morning, went out to Belmont and came back, like when it was dark again. So I didn't get to experience that part of the city. So it was just kind of like seeing what was going on then and hearing about what was happening. It was very like a wake up call and just like crazy. That was crazy. It was crazy. So we'll get more into that as in the news, I think. But yeah, so that's what I did last evening.
We have a visitor in here today. We have, well, he's not a damn visitor.
We got 2 people in here today. It's crowded in here.
Boy,
Diddy. Wow.
Scuba Steve is in the building. Scuba Steve.
What's happening, y'all?
How you doing, Scoobs?
Adulting is trash.
Adulting.
Paying $450 for my health insurance. Well, I go to the gym. I go to a nice gym, and then I got the good health insurance.
Get it?
The
good adulting.
I don't like it. Adulting sucks.
Well, it ain't easy.
I thought you got to stay on your mama's until you're about 26 or so.
I'm 26.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
26.
You are an actual adult.
It sucks.
Like you're there.
Somebody the other day with your birthday.
Yeah. 7.
Daniel. Daniel
Gaskin.
Oh,
yes, Daniel Gaskin. He's 7777.
Shout out to Daniel.
I
missed y'all, man. I had like a week, 2 weeks off from work, so I was like, I gotta come into the show.
Oh, that's good. I'm always excited.
We appreciate that. We love
if you guys don't know, Scuba Steve is on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 11. It's called The Night Show here on Spark FM. So make sure you're listening. He gets really in tune with all the local artists, plays some really great music, and have people kind of vibing out. I was tuned in the other night and I was like, this is a nice show. Start listening to this more often, boy. I'm gonna set my alarm clock. How was your weekend? Are you ready for Christmas? Are you geared up? Are you ready for the new year?
I spent a lot of time with my family. I could have went to the BMAs. I was
yeah,
and I was like, I had a long day. It's my stepfather's birthday, one of my closest friends' birthday, and then just played Call of Duty with my brother. I was like, I usually work and then work again, so
little family time. Well, you out here working hard. You're a black man. Boy, I tell you.
Happy belated, by the way. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. I forgot about
your birthday?
About that.
It was just last week was your birthday?
Last Monday, yeah.
Last Monday.
Oh, wow. That sounds like such a long time ago. I was like, damn, a month late. What about you, Rockstone Triz? How you doing?
Last night I saw I was with Tony. I saw the the third episode of Murder in Boston.
It is only 3 though.
Is it only 3?
Yeah, it's only 3.
It's only 3.
Oh,
yeah,
it is only 3. Okay. Yeah, so the last episode, and boy, I tell you, I cried through all of them.
Did you?
I shed a tear through each one.
Because it's hard to watch. That's what I heard.
And then I watched the mayor give her apology to the family yesterday, which was all of that. I was just crying. I was just crying all last night. It was a lot. It was a lot to deal with. I think it was very overwhelming. And I commend Mayor Wu for having to pick up the slack of the city from the politicians that were in place at that time, because they absolutely should have been the people to apologize to that family and to both of those families.
You think Mayor Wu should have?
No. I said I appreciate her for apologizing on behalf of the city, because at that time, Ed Flynn, who was mayor at the time, he should have been the one to do it, and the commissioner and everybody else, they should have been there. But
we'll get into that.
We'll get into that right after. Let's actually. My evening was pretty good too.
Did you don't watch it yet?
No, I haven't watched it, but I do plan to watch it tonight. That's on my homework list. I didn't really do anything yesterday. No, I didn't do a damn thing.
Shout outs to Inside the Maze, the Spark Sesh.
Yes, the Spark Sesh.
The new show that we have debuted on Spark FM. That is our new drive time show from the hours of 5 to 7, Monday through Thursday. And shout outs to Panda and Ms.
Yes. We've got a lot of new. We've got a lot of really great programs coming to you guys in the new year. We're trying to kick most of them off now, so kick them off. Kick them off. Kick them off.
They put it like a
They do.
The maze.
Yeah.
Got a little competition now. No, general.
I mean, everything in this life is a competition. We do not stay regular. We are not doing everybody else. Right. We are fighting each other.
And started her, Miss Tony.
Highest Spartan. Let's get into this show because that first story that we were talking about, the Charles Stewart story and the Mayor Wu apology, is up right after the break. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends starts now.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz. The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM. Call Spark FM at 617-272-3387.
Holla back. Ooh, Panantino. Panantino.
Wow.
Yes. Gotta do it.
Y'all know what this song is, right?
Holla back, youngin'.
Yes, it's Holla Back, but y'all know what it is in essence?
No.
Ice Baby.
Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice Baby. Ice Baby.
Ice Baby.
Oh. Okay, sorry. This is kind of see. I need to go to a party. If I wasn't afraid of people, I would go to a party and have a good time.
Tonight, we gotta go to a party tonight.
We going to see our good friend Conrad. That's tomorrow.
No, tonight is Reggae Takeover's
anniversary, 10-year anniversary. Big shout out to Bobby Steels and the Reggae Takeover crew on their 10-year anniversary. They're gonna be down at Slade's.
Yep.
Slade's with one Roots Alley Collective. And a nice lineup of people.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
We'll tell you guys later more about that later. We're also Liz Miranda is also having her Score for More Christmas party tomorrow for the kiddies over at the Milnia Cass building. So if you have a lot of kids, I think they have enough to give to over 1,500 kids this year.
Wow.
So it's usually a very, very big event. I will be co-hosting or guest hosting or something like that over there. So make sure you get your kids signed up and registered for that. We'll post the link and stuff like that later on. But let's get into the show. So Wu issues a formal apology to men unjustly linked to the 1989 shooting of Carol Stewart after 39 years. Because not 39 years, after 34.
What?
34 years. Young Mayor Wu has formally issued an apology to the people of that time. If you knew and loved a black man in Boston, you feared for his life. Wu said at a press conference, I fear for a black man's life every day, Wu. Every day is the same for us because ain't nothing changed from this. So your apology is cool and all, but hold on. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu issued formal apologies Wednesday to two men who were wrongly tied to the shooting death of Carol Stewart in 1989. Wu apologized to Alan Swanson, Willie Bennett, and their families came on behalf of the entire administration and the Boston Police Department. Yes, go for it. I'm interested to know.
They saw the story they wanted to see. And as a result, our black residents suffered.
It was an apology decades in the making. Mayor Wu officially recognizes the failures of the city of Boston during the investigation of the Carol Stewart murder. Two black men say their lives were ruined when they were falsely accused. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Lisa.
And I'm David Wade. Stewart's murder and the search for the pregnant woman's killer turned the city upside down. Innocent black men aggressively questioned by police. And tonight, civil rights leaders say the apology can only be the beginning. WBZ's Chris Tanaka joins us live from outside City Hall tonight with the latest on the story. Chris.
Yeah, David, Lisa, there have been 4 Boston mayors in the 34 years since Carol Stewart and her unborn child were murdered by her husband, Charles. Yet none of them did what Mayor Wu did today. The apology being heralded by the black community, but leaders say more needs to be done.
I am so sorry for what you endured. What was done to you was unjust, unfair, racist, and wrong.
The apology from Mayor Wu was heartfelt and accepted as such.
It takes great humility and courage to acknowledge someone else's wrongdoings and to try to make amends. Your apology is accepted. Your apology is accepted.
The significance of the apology is that it's somewhat unprecedented. And the nature of the apology in its earnestness was important as well.
Rasan Hall, president and CEO of the Urban League of Eastern Massachusetts, also says more needs to be done.
Words, albeit important, do not heal the wounds of 34 years of trauma and injustice and the struggles.
On October 23rd, 1989, Charles Stewart shot his pregnant wife, Carol, and then himself, claiming a black man did it. She and her unborn child died. Alan Swanson and Willie Bennett were wrongly targeted by Boston police in the ensuing manhunt. Swanson was arrested and jailed for 3 weeks and says he has lasting scars.
I need housing, need reparations. I don't have nothing.
There needs to be some sort of financial compensation for this family. You think about the burden of trauma and the missed opportunities. There is a cost for that.
Paul says the actions by Mayor Wu and Commissioner Cox have already surpassed previous administrations and that he's confident the progress will continue.
What's very significant and it's important for communities of color, and my sense is that it won't stop there.
Hall also did say he believes there will need to be added vigilance and advocacy for the black community moving forward. But again, he was optimistic. And as for Bennett, yeah, he did receive a settlement from the city all those years ago, but for a modest sum of $12,500.
Don't make no good goddamn sense to me.
$12,800. I think they settled with him. He sued $12,500. He sued the city, and they kicked it out. And then they did something else, some other kind of case, and he was given $12,500. That man's life is completely ruined. His name is forever connected to this. And you know what's crazy? So there's a retired police officer that was the only one that would speak.
Yeah.
Richard Dunn.
And wasn't he one of the lead ones or something?
He was a terrorist that terrorized Mission Hill projects. And that, I'll say that. From what I saw and from what the people, the witness account. So there was a pair of them, Fatty and Skinny or something like that. He was that one. And he, at the end of this thing, he says, I still don't know who killed Carol Stewart.
I heard that.
It was just like, what is wrong with you? He was awful.
But what he is a reflection of what Boston is. And still
right there.
lingers into that.
Yeah,
right. And that's what he was like, this city, whatever Boston is right now, is not the city of Boston that I know. Whatever this is right now, in reference to there being a mayor that is not a white Irish man, in reference to there being a city council that is black,
I police for the police officers,
all of that, like
with a little tear in his eye.
Right. So we did what we could. We did what we did because we could.
I think that's what for me is so. I believe that the apology was genuine from her, and I believe that. Her, like they said, setting a precedent to be apology.
Huh? They're saying that our audio is coming in choppy. Does everybody hear the audio choppy? Can you let us know in the chat?
thought it was just me. Damn it. I don't know what to tell y'all.
We're gonna come off the platform, off the Facebook platform, and come back.
It's only choppy on Facebook.
Yeah, it's choppy.
We have an echo. My thing is muted, so I don't know. It's not muted.
Sorry, everybody. We'll put a pin in this for a quick second. We'll try to get the audio back up and running, and then we'll be right back. Listen to these fine tunes in the meantime.
Turn it on. Turn it up.
This is SparkFMOnline.com.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present Legally Blonde, the musical. Perky sorority girl Elle Woods follows her ex-boyfriend to Harvard Law School, where she discovers she's not just pretty, but pretty brilliant and pretty powerful. Opening on December 8th and running through December 31st at the Boston Center for the Arts. Roberts Theater is located at 527 Tremont Street. Tickets are available at bostontheaterscene.com. Tickets range from $45 to $65, and pay what you wish options are available at the